Oh yes, the age-old question in Hunt Showdown. Do you use the uppercut or the DOLCH? I'm going to tell you some differences about the two pistols and the reasons why I choose what I choose.
This is gonna be gnarly.
If you want to see me using my pistol of choice, I stream Hunt Showdown 5 days a week. The link is in the description. Now, I'm making this video before 1.3 comes out. After 1.3, some of these numbers are going to be tweaked a little bit, so they might look a little different if you're watching it after 1.3 comes out. But the opinion part of this video is going to pretty much be exactly the same. Let's get into some numbers. So just comparing the stats of the two pistols, you can see the uppercut has 130 damage, the DOLCH has 110. Effective range for the uppercut is 99 meters, 75 for the DOLCH. Now these are some of the numbers that are going to be changing in 1.3. So in the future, if you're watching this, that's why it's different. Rate of fire, the uppercut is 40 rounds per minute. DOLCH is 164. Handling is the amount of crosshair spread that the weapon has when you're hip firing and the amount of sway it has when you're aiming down sights. Closer to 100 means zero sway and very small crosshairs when you're hip firing. Obviously the opposite when you get closer to zero. So 57% for the uppercut and 72% for the DOLCH. Muzzle velocity, 410 meters for the uppercut, 440 for the DOLCH. Reload speed. Now the stat for the reload speed is for when the gun is completely empty. The uppercut takes 15 seconds and the DOLCH is a third of that. It's only 5 seconds because it uses a stripper clip reload. You can reload all 10 shots with one stripper clip 5 seconds. And as for price, you can see that the uppercut is $275 and the DOLCH is $750. And that's a big price difference because on paper, the DOLCH is better. Objectively, I would say that the DOLCH is a better gun and its price reflects that. However, if we step away from the stats a little bit and steer more towards my opinion of these two guns, the DOLCH is so good that it turns into a crutch for newer players. When you shoot with the uppercut, you can't immediately take another shot. You have to wait. Because of this, the uppercut rewards calculated, precise shots, while the DOLCH rewards bullet spam and RNG. When you miss with the DOLCH, you know you have 9 more shots available in rapid succession. Aim, positioning, and the general need to think are much less needed when using the DOLCH. I can see why some people would be attracted to this. Maybe they're more used to other shooters with significantly higher fire rate during gunfights, but this is Hunt Showdown. What I fell in love with in this game was the requirement to be precise. The better player usually won the fight because they hit their shots. Bringing the DOLCH into the equation totally breaks that thought process. On paper, yes, I can agree the DOLCH is the better gun, but for me it's just no fun. I get no fun out of killing people with it. It feels just cheap and dirty. I don't know how other people like it. It takes the fun out of the game. 9 times out of 10, when I die to a DOLCH, I know that's the sole reason why I died. My opponent didn't have to think about their positioning. They didn't have to think about their cover. They didn't have to think about their aim. Well, I had to think about the timing of my shots and the cover that I had. And when I win those fights, they feel so much better because I know I overcame that. And that's why I'll always be using an uppercut. I can only hope I persuaded you guys one way or another just a little bit. But the DOLCH is toxic. Changed my mind. Tell me otherwise. Like I said, my Twitch is in the description below. Come say what's up. Try to actually change my mind, and maybe I'll see you out there. Have a good one.